housing for you in the barracks?
Oh, the barracks, that was, it was a squad bay. It was an open squad bay. And they, uh, they were designed for, units. They divided a long room. They divided it into two with a middle entrance and one platoon on one side, one platoon on the other, and it was in a form of an H, these barracks. So they had company upstairs and a company downstairs in the barracks. And they had each unit had, we had four platoons in a company.
Okay. So while you were at Camp Lejeune, kind of gonna jump forward and then come back, did you ever have any issues with the contaminated water that they said was there?
Back then, I was there at that time, and what that was caused from is back in the days of World War II, the groundwater was subjected to later contamination by the fuel tanks that they had. They had an airfield there at Camp Lejeune, and they left those fuel tanks in the ground, and they eventually deteriorated and leached that fuel into the groundwater, and that's their main source of water there in the Camp Lejeune on the base. Sad to say, the individual that brought that to the government's attention was a master sergeant whose little girl went away from some type of cancer, and he sued the government. I would think that you can't sue the government, but it took him years, and they still, in many instances, don't want to admit that they any wrongdoing about that and don't want to pay. Well, you see this with the thing that it took them how many years to, almost 20 years for the 9/11, 18 years to get to reconcile that. So the government, and jumping ahead a little bit on that, Agent Orange, they wanted to cease and desist any claims as of 31 December 1984. So what's that tell you? That's 20 years after Vietnam got started, right? And those are things that you have to, the government, and that one congressman made mention of it. They tell the people, oh, it's safe to work there. Well, yeah, hello. You can tell me anything, but the reality of it is that you don't want to accept the responsibility.
Yeah.
You don't mind putting my ass in the dirt, but you don't want to pay for it.